What's going on YouTube? This is Zeke from Chaosdramon Plays, coming back with another gameplay video of PK Skylar, the person who actually won the store championship on the left playing Mother D-Reaper, and then myself on the right playing Machinedramon. I've been wanting to do this matchup, and every time I bring Machinedramon to a tournament, I never get the pairing against D-Reaper, so we just went ahead and played this round afterwards, just so I could show him what the matchup was like. Gonna start things off here. He's gonna play out that Searcher for 1, the infamous choke. I'll have Digimon, and just hard play Hagurumon, pitching a level 5 Andro and drawing 2. I tried the black base Machinedramon, didn't really like it too much, so I went back to my red base. He absorbs the Searcher, plays one more for 1. And then he just hard plays the Starmons to wipe out that Haguru, putting me to 2. Go ahead and Digivolve into Geel. And play another Haguru. Pitch in level 5 Metal Tyranna, drawing 2. He's gonna go ahead and hatch another Mother D-Reaper. Absorb the Searcher. And he's gonna play out Pendulum Feet, all 3 Searchers, so he grabs 2, bottom decking 1. He's gonna go ahead and play that Searcher for 1, drawing, and doing the choke again. Gonna promote the Guilmon, draw 2 because of the Gigimon and Guilmon's normal ability. Hitting into bubbles, Guilmon dies, he attaches the Searcher. Gonna go ahead and swing with the Haguru. Hitting into Jerry, playing another one. This time we are going to pitch the MetalGreymon, drawing 2. He's gonna go ahead and play the Searcher for 1. We already saw he's got several of those in his hand at this point. He can play that Jerry out for 1. And he looks like he's gonna bottom deck a Gatekeeper. Good for me, bad for him. He's gonna attach that Searcher from Jerry's effect. And he should have another one to play out and choke me. Actually, he's gonna go ahead and swing in with the Starmon, hit an Andromon, swing in with Pendulum Feet. It's at 8k right now, hitting into a Crimson Blaze. Doesn't clear anything, but prevents Gatekeepers from being hit out of security for at least my next turn. He's gonna play that Searcher, choke me to 1. We'll hatch Gigimon, Digivolve Guilmon. He's asking about the Crimson Blaze effect. I think, yeah, I'm gonna move it away here soon. Go ahead and play down a Kazu to pass turn. He goes ahead and attaches the Searcher. Crimson Blaze, I finally move away. Suspends the Jerry. 1 more Searcher. That puts him to a 7, but he just bottom decked the Reaper right there. So he plays the Searcher for 1. Goes ahead and swings in with a Pendulum Feet, hitting the piercing MetalGreymon. So now with the reduced cost, he plays out the Gatekeeper to recover. Security attack -1 on all of my Digimon. And here's a slight misplay. We forget, I end up swinging in, and we do the checks, and then we end up taking it back afterwards. So he plays the bubbles, attaches the Searcher. I swing in with a Haguru, and that's just when we realize, yeah, Gatekeeper was live. So he goes ahead and puts everything back as it was. I ended up swinging just so I can get the draw and discard here with the Kazu. And then here comes Attack of the Heavy Mobile Digimon. Into my Machinedramon with the perfect stack for the situation. Andromon Blocker, MetalGreymon Reboot, plus 3k MetalGreymon, can attack unsuspended MetalGreymon, and the plus 2k Megadramon. With this, I'm able to put him at 3 and swing directly into the Mother. And of course, with Blocker and Reboot, he won't be able to attack me for lethal this turn. He goes ahead and promotes the new Mother. He's trying to think of what to do with that big stack I have there. I'm explaining to him all of the different inheritables. So right now he's just 11k Blocker Reboot. But he still has that deletion prevention by removing 2 sources. So it goes ahead and swings into security. It's into a Hagurumon. And plays DeathX, putting me to 5. Hatch the Digimon. I forget to gain a memory from the Kazi right here. But in this case, de-digivolve actually helped, because with that memory I can go ahead and digivolve straight into Chaos, attach the piercing MetalGreymon, delete up to 6 of them, and just go ahead and swing over the DeathX and just Gaia Force the Gatekeeper away. One thing I've noticed about the D-Reaper deck, they're so used to reducing all of their costs for everything they play out that even if you give them a lot of memory, there's not often that they can do they can't really do as much on their turn, because all of the costs are actually high. And we realized that yes, I should have got a piercing check in there, because the Gatekeeper is no longer live. So there were a few misplays this game, but as I mentioned, we corrected most of them. He plays out the X antibody, Searcher for 1. Plays out Pendulum Feet, trying to get a few more Searchers. Grabs Searcher and Jerry. Plays a second Pendulum Feet. And he tried to grab 2, but one of those is on a Searcher, so he just takes the Gatekeeper. Goes ahead and plays a third Pendulum Feet, this time with reduced cost, so it's only 1. Grabbing Searcher and Reaper to hand. Digivolve Guillemon in the back. I did remember to gain the memory from Kazi this turn. I'm going to swing over the Searcher, actually. Piercing check for 1. And I believe we missed the check here. Oh, there it is. 1 check. And it's a Searcher. And then I'm just going to play out the Megadramon and pop 2 of his Pendulum Feet. Yet again, I have that Reboot blocker, so I've been safe every turn. He's gonna swing and I remind him I have that blocker right there. A little aggravating. Plays out Searcher for 1. And I remember sitting here during this game thinking if he has another DeathXmon in hand, I had another Chaosdramon, so it just would have added even more sources underneath and wiped his board again. Plays out the Jerry for reduced cost. At this point, I think you should just suspend the Jerry because I can attack over it whether it's suspended or unsuspended. Goes ahead and absorbs the Searcher. Plays out another Searcher for 1. And then plays another Jerry Hardcast for 5. So back over to my turn. Promote up the Guilmon, gain 1 from the Kazu. Gonna swing with Guilmon, trigger draw 2. And hits the Pallades head. Poor Guilmon. It's fodder for the draws. One thing to keep in mind here, if I swing with the Megadramon first, you can't win with actual piercing, so I just pierce over the Searcher again. He gains 1 memory, and then I show him I have another Blitz Rush, but I only have the Chaosdramon. You need a source in order for it to gain Blitz without Attack of the Heavy Mobile Digimon. And here we're getting ready to go into game 2. Start here with game 2. He's obviously gonna opt to go first because they want that choke for 1 with the Searcher. Anytime Mother D-Reaper can go first, she wants to go first. Hatches Mother and plays Searcher for 1. Who would have saw that coming? I hatch Gigi, go into Gil, and then play down a second Guilmon. If I remember correctly, my hand this game was actually flooded with rookies. Which, in Machinedramon, it's actually not a bad thing, because your rookies give you so much draw in this game. So he's going to play out the bubbles to attach a second Searcher. I promote the Guilmon, swing in, trigger draw 2, and hit the DeathX. 1 down, swing in with Gil, draw 1, and it actually lives this time to a Searcher. But we all know he's not going to live for long. Play out the Hagurumon, pitch starter deck Megadramon, inherit blocker. Then he's going to play the Searcher for 1. And he's just going to swing over the Guilmon. Get that boy out of here. Plays another bubble for reduced cost, absorbing the Searcher so we can play the Searcher and choke me to 1. Hatch Kiki, go into the 3rd Guilmon of the game. And then we're just going to drop the Hiro. I was playing Tai in some of my old Machinedra lists, but this one I went for more of a control route. And as I mentioned, I expected Mother D-Reaper at this tournament, so I needed my Machinedramon to get up to the point where I could swing in. I'll have the deck lists at the end of the video for you guys. Absorbed the Searcher, played another one. He plays Pendulum Feet for free. He's able to grab another Pendulum Feet and a Searcher. 2 hits. Goes ahead and swings into the bubbles, hits a Gaia Force. Can use it to kill the bubbles that hasn't attacked this turn. Gotta keep myself a little bit safe here. Plays down the Jerry. Put me to my 3. I swing in with the Guilmon. Draw 2. Hit the Searcher. And then I count out everything he has in play, so I can Crimson Blaze for a cost of 1, wiping his board. And then with that, I'm able to play Fireball, no target, so I get to draw 2. And then play out a Kazu. So next turn, unless he does anything, I should be starting with 4 memory. Plays out Searcher for 1. He's gonna absorb the Searcher. 5 sources at this point. Gonna play out the Searcher for 1. He's so close to that 6 sources for the Gatekeeper. Goes out and plays Pendulum Feet for free. There's a Gatekeeper. Only thing he can grab there. He's already done the reduce for this turn, so if he plays Gatekeeper, it'll put me to 10. So he's just gonna play the Searcher and put me to my 3. Gonna hatch and then go to 4 with Kazu. Digivolve into the 4th Guilmon of the game. Gonna swing in with Guilmon. Draw 2. Hits into a Jerry. Gonna swing with a Hagurumon. Suspending Kazu to draw and trash the Metal Gray. And he has no security left. So it's time for Attack of the Heavy Mobile Digimon. At this point it doesn't matter the inheritables, but I've got Blocker, can attack unsuspended, Reboot, when something's destroyed, Security Attack, kill a Tamer, and swing with my only Alt-Art Machinedramon for game. For the deck list, this is my Control Heavy Machinedramon, and Skylar's Mother D-Reaper. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the future for more games.